Welcome back, my friends, to another episode of QuinnEssentials. Before we get started, I gotta tell you, I actually did the majority of this video last week. I had a guest over here who wanted to share with you on my channel how he prepares a chicken in a very unique way. And he's never had a drunk chicken, so we kind of went off of each other. But in the process of doing so, I lost part of the footage for my portion of the cook. So in effort to circumvent that, I'm not redoing the whole video, but just I will be taking off from where the part that I lost footage at, if that makes any sense to you. So you'll be noticing that I'm wearing a different shirt, and that's the reason being is because that's the part of the video that we're shooting today, April the 12th. I hope you guys will be able to watch this here in the next couple of days. So anyway, enough of the disclaimer. I'm going to take you over here shortly and just show what the grill prep is all about, how we're going to get that ready. I'm going to go in there and re-season that chicken. You're not going to see it because you're going to see it here shortly. And then we'll pick up out here at the grill. Don't go away. You're not going to miss this. Welcome back to QuinnEssentials. I'm here today with my good friend Wayne Webster. Wayne and I have been talking on and off for, I don't know, about a month or so. We've been thinking about doing this video. He has a very unique way of cooking a chicken inside of a can, he says. And he's never had a drunk chicken, so we're going to kind of play off each other today. I'm going to do a drunk chicken one. I haven't done one in quite some time. I'm looking forward to that. And he's going to show us something pretty unique. I'd never heard of it. He says he's done it several times and swears to me it'll be the best chicken that I've ever eaten. So, Wayne, you mean to tell me and all these other people out here watching this video that you're going to take this can right here and cook a chicken inside of this can?
Yes, I am.
A whole chicken?
A whole chicken.
Not a quarter?
A whole chicken.
A whole chicken. So we're going to stuff some coals down in here and build us a fire, and you're going to put that bird down in here and cook it.
That's right. We're going to prep this can first, and then show you how many coals to put in the can, let it set, and then we'll prep the chicken up, put in there.
This is exciting. I've been looking forward to this day. I hope you guys enjoy this. We've got a few other little things that are going on today. I got some ribs that I'm cooking on the grill. He's been wanting to try my stuff. That's not really part of this video, but it will be at the end when I take them off, because I got a new sauce that I've picked up on that I've seen a friend of mine using out there on YouTube, the Root Boy Cooks by my good buddy Sal Biendo. I've seen him using it, and I feel like if he's using it, I've been seeing this on the shelf for a long time, it's time for me to go ahead and give it a try and we'll be right back. Okay, Wayne, tell us what you're about to do here.
Alright folks, I'm over here at Quinn's house and fisting to show them how to cook a chicken in a can that we've been talking about at work for a while. This is just a plain number 10 can, or it could be peaches in it, beans, or I don't think they make coffee cans like this no more, it's all plastic. But what you want to do first is prep this can for a little bit of air ventilation. And what I use is a pair of fence pliers, or you can just use anything you want. So this is how I do it right here. Pop you a few holes all the way around it. Alright, that's all you need for a little bit of air ventilation. And now we're going to get some coals set in here, get them all set and hot, and then we'll prep our chicken to put in here. Alright folks, we're back, and now it's time to prep our chicken. And these are some of the ingredients that I use to prep the chicken. First is stir-fry wok oil. This is some stuff that Quinn has led me to, and I'll tell you what, it's really great stuff. I would recommend you trying it. The other stuff that I like using is Tony's. I've been using this for years, and of course it's your choice what you want to use also. And just some sea salt. I prefer sea salt. I think it's got a better taste than regular salt. And just some black pepper. Alright folks, we're back. I'm going to show you all the steps to prep a chicken. The first thing we're going to do is take the stir-fry oil. We're going to cook the chicken down. Don't be stingy, just put it all on that thing. Just flip it over here.
Man, I just want to turn that bottle up and just drink the damn oil right out of it.
That's some good stuff, Quinn.
That ranks up there with like a good Barks cream soda, in my opinion.
Alright. Alright, after your next step from putting the stir-fry oil, we're going to put some Tony. Now don't want to be stingy, coat this thing down till that chicken turns red. And most of y'all going to be thinking...
So they say go ahead and treat it like a rub, so to speak.
Yeah, treat it like a rub.
A lot of that's probably going to cook off.
Excuse me. A lot of it's going to come off during the process of cooking. And when you take the chicken and unwrap it, you'll notice that most of it's gone. So don't be scared here. It's not going to be fiery hot.
That's pretty. You take it to the dance.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it makes me cough too, that spice. I'll take you some sea salt. You can just put a little on here. It don't take a whole lot.
There's some salt in that that Creole season.
Right. Now take your black pepper. Just put some on here. Flip it over. Now during the process of flipping it, some of the Tonys will come off. Just put some on the bare spots that you see. It's not going to hurt a thing. Alright. Your chicken is now prepped. And before... Alright folks, now that we've prepped our chicken with our seasoning, there's something I want to mention before I forget. To be able for this chicken to fit in that can, get you about a 3 to 4 pound chicken at the most, or it will not fit by the time you wrap it.
It's already going to stick out up top side of the can, right? But you're talking about the actual girth of the chicken won't fit inside of it.
Yeah, the actual girth of the chicken will not fit in the circumference of the can.
All right.
So try to get you a 3 to 4 pound chicken.
Because we're going to put about, what, 5 or 6 wraps of foil on this thing?
Yeah, we'll wrap it 5 to 6 times with heavy duty aluminum foil.
Keep burn through from the coals.
Right.
Okay.
So, the next step I like doing is stuffing it with some QuinnEssentials sausage. This is my preferred brand. So you can use any brand you want, but this is the kind that I like.
That's real famous down here in the South.
Right, and it adds a little bit of fat and juices inside that chicken once I stuff it. So
we'll go ahead off camera. We'll cut that up and then
yeah, off camera I'll get it cut up and prepped.
No, we'll stuff it and wrap it up and get ready for the grill, right?
Right. Yeah, you can stuff anything in this chicken you want. I've even put new potatoes in it, red onions, just whatever you feel like doing.
Whatever's gonna fit.
Yeah, whatever you can get to fit.
All right, let's go ahead and let's get that stuff cut up.
All right, folks, I'm just about through stuffing the chicken with the QuinnEssentials sausage. Just be careful that you do not stuff it to the point where you cannot get. You don't want to overstuff it because you. So I cut a little bit too much. So don't overstuff it because the circumference of the chicken is going to get way too big. So just be careful.
Might have a little trouble getting it out of the can.
Right. So now the next step, just grab it by the legs here. We're going to come over to the aluminum foil. What I like doing, I got 5 layers of heavy duty aluminum foil. So just grab that first sheet, wrap it around the legs like that, fold the sides over. We want to try to get this tight so nothing leaks out of it. Just fold it over and bring it up, and wrap it. I'm going to flip it over one time when the legs are down. Wrap it again the same way.
100% seal.
Fold them down like that, get it tight.
I'm going to bring my Christmas presents over your house and let you wrap them.
Alright. Now flip it back over with the heads down and you'll put the rest of the layers just like this. It's essential that you wrap it good because if it leaks, it's going to put your coals out and it's not going to cook your chicken. And believe me, I've messed up a time or two when I first started doing this. So just take your time. You'll have a little bit of trial and error. All right, last one. I've tried using the regular aluminum foil. I would not recommend it. It's just too thin, so use the heavy duty. Alright folks, there's the wrap.
Let's go.
Alright folks, tell you what, we're going to do a little test run here. We're going to see if this chicken fits in the can. because you don't want to get it too tight or you're going to have trouble getting it out once it's fully cooked. So all of it slides in like this.
Perfect, man.
It's perfect. Now, don't forget, wear some oven mitts of some sort. Maybe have a pair of pliers. Just hold the can down. You should be able to slide it right out once it's done.
I don't think we're going to have any problem with that. All right, let's go ahead and build some fire.
All right, folks, we're ready to put our charcoals in here. Get our chicken going. For y'all folks, put you about 20 charcoal bricks in there and get her going. All right, folks, time to take a chicken and put it in the can. Just ease it down in there on top of the coals, and don't worry, it's not going to burn the bottom of the chicken. And come back a few minutes, say 15-20 minutes. Touch the top of aluminum foil, and it's to where you can't touch it. You're good to go. You shouldn't have no leaks.
And so we're going to go how long?
2 hours, 30 minutes. Sometimes you can get away with 2 hours, 15 minutes, but I always go 2 hours, 30 minutes. And so that'd be the best chicken you ever had.
So we won't be probing it, checking internal temps or anything like that. We know we're going to be good.
You're going to be good.
And I take your word for it.
Yes, sir.
Let's go get mine ready. All right, it's time to get this chicken good and drunk. I haven't had nothing to drink myself today. Been waiting to party with this guy. Girl. I guess it's a girl, isn't it? I'm just towel drying this thing off, getting the excess water off of there. Of course, I just rinsed it, cleaned it, what have you. Because I'm fixing to put down, I guess you know what's fixing to go on next. Some of this world famous House of Sing stir fry oil. You haven't had anything if you haven't used this stir fry oil. This is my go-to for everything. There are several people out there using this stuff now. You don't have to take my word for it. I think you can just kind of take it from them guys, especially those that have used 6 bottles of this stuff already. You put this on anything. If you want garlic, if your recipe calls for garlic in it, there's your garlic. Of course, it's also got cilantro, onion, and ginger in it. I wouldn't put it in ice cream. Anything else, I pretty much go ahead and go with it. Okay, so I got this thing lathered up. We're ready to put some of this. I think Weber's calls it a beer can chicken seasoning. I've never used it. I used to use my own little remedy of onion powder, garlic powder, maybe a little lemon pepper. But I seen this stuff on the shelf and I thought, you know, I think I've got to try that. Let me wash my hands. We'll come back. I'll tell you what's in it. We'll put this on and get ready to put it on that grill. All right, I'm ready to go ahead and put the season on it here. This is Weber's All Natural beer can chicken seasoning that I seen on the shelf, and I thought, man, I just got. If they dedicated enough time to making it for beer can chicken, I've got to give it a shot because I've never been disappointed with anything else that I've bought off the shelf from Weber. What this actually has in it is sea salt, onion, sugar, garlic, spices, red bell pepper, lemon peel, and natural flavor, wherever that comes from. So it's going to be quite simple, and I'm going to be very generous here. So for now, that's going to be it. I don't have my beer can actually in the stand yet, but I'm going to go ahead and move this over here just to transport it outside where I need it. Alright, as you can see here, I've got my grill pretty much prepped for the most part to get ready for some hot coals to be blasting down through that hole right there. I've got a little cherry strategically placed in there. I have one inside the main starter can just to pick up some smoke, and then I have some strategically located that'll light off later on in the cook. A lot of these coals have already been used 3 or 4 times. This grill is very fuel efficient, and I just knock the dust off of them, move them around, add a little fresh coal here and there, and just keep on rocking. So, about to introduce the coals over here, and we're going to be bringing our chicken out shortly, just as soon as we get everything kind of leveled out, somewhere between 225 and 250 degrees. So, probably have about a 3-hour cook. We'll be right back. Fire in a hole. To my buddy Sal Biendo, the Root Boy Cooks. Just let that rock a little bit. Alright, let's go ahead and get our grill set up. This is the diffuser that I'm putting in here for indirect heating. Just going to turn this grill into a smoker. There's a pan in here. What I have here is 100% pure apple juice. We're going to do about a 50-50 juice water mix here. One of the main reasons is that if you put just apple juice in there and the heat gets away from it for whatever reason and it starts boiling off and burning it up, it starts crystallizing that sugar and burning it and puts that nasty flavor in your food, and you would have wasted your time for the day, in my opinion. We'll come back here in a few minutes and set the rest of this thing up. That chicken's going to be on here with us very soon. Alright, it's that time. We're about to take this chicken and move it over here on top of that can in this pan. But first we got a problem. This has way too much beverage in it. I've either got to pour it out or do something with it. I got it. I know it. I know what I'll do. I'll let you figure it out. Anyway, about half of that beer is gone. We've already used this. I just wanted to show it to you again. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to stuff this down in here, and I'm also additionally going to add, just because I like what this stuff does, we'll just drape her over just like so. Reposition those legs. We're going to dust this up one more time just to cover those spots that have lost their season due to the handling, and we'll see you at the grill. All right, doesn't that look good? Go ahead and dust the rest, use the rest of this up. I don't have a whole lot in here. Not worth occupying real estate in my shelves. Let's roll. We'll be back to check on her in about an hour and a half or so. This is probably going to be about a 3-hour cook. This is a little bit bigger chicken than I had last week by a few pounds. So we're just going to play it by ear. I got more time than I got money. Okay, it's been right about an hour and a half, and as you can see, we're still hitting at 225 degrees. It's time to take a look at this thing and figure out what we need to do.
Alright folks, we've got our finished chicken here. Just took it out of the can. And let me tell you, this is a great recipe for deer hunters out in the wood or hog hunters. Just prep it up, put it on your porch or wherever you're at. And let's unwrap this baby here and see what we got. Let it cool off a little bit before you start unwrapping it, because you will burn your fingers a little bit.
We actually rested about 15 or 20 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Man, this is just like Christmas.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what's in there.
If you burn your fingers or anything, just grab you a beer. You'll be alright. Alright, you're going to have some juices, so get your bowl ready. Let's see what's in there. Try to get some of them juices out. Some juices out first.
Let her go.
There you go.
Damn, I just licked my fingers.
And there you go.
That is
Chicken in a can. Now grab your beer and start eating.
Let's reveal this thing. We just cut it.
Let's see what we got here. There's your Connecticut sausage that we stuffed it with.
One of my guests want to reach in there and take one of those and take a bite and give your opinion.
That is outstanding right there.
What do you think, Elliot? Let me reach in.
Man,
It just falls.
Besides being Kaneka,
look at that fall apart.
it has picked up some extra flavor
Oh my gosh.
from the steam coming from that chicken.
Look at it, he can't even hardly keep it together. It's just like, look at it. That is awesome.
You don't need the bear claws.
All right, folks, dig in.
Yes, sir. I like that. That's good. We're going to cut away from this. We're going to eat. The next thing you'll see is this drunk chicken coming off here. I don't expect it to do exactly what this is doing because there's two different methods of cooking that went on right here.
Now, what I like doing, take a little bit of that juice.
Yeah.
Make some gravy out of that.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's awesome.
Redneck cooking.
Any way you look at it. All right, we've been going about 3 hours now. An hour and a half since the last time I looked at it. Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing one more little blast here. I'm gonna let it go about another 30 minutes. And then put a little sauce on her. Let that ride a while. And we'll finish her up. Alright, this yard bird is coming up on ready. We're going to be taking a look at it here shortly, but I just wanted to show you that we will be using this Sticky Fingers Smokehouse Carolina Sweet Barbecue sauce. I've been seeing this sauce on the shelf for about 3 or 4 weeks now, and I've been reluctant to try it. I've already used this on last week's chicken that I lost to cook on, and I'm excited and looking very forward to using it again because this is some great stuff. You see it in your local grocery store, pick it up or make your own. I just happen to know that this is pretty damn good. It's that time. Still got a nice few coals burning down there. And that's a damn good thing because I got something else I'm going to put on here for snack. Anyway, we'll go ahead and juice this thing up. This is a good thin sauce. I'm telling you, you should try it if you see it. You might just quit making it. I'm sure eventually one day I'll start venturing out into the, excuse me, making the barbecue sauces, but as long as I can buy this stuff right here for less than $3 damn a bottle, that's what I'm going to do. Let's spin her around here. Take a look at the backside. Because we're going to come back in probably 15 minutes and do this again. There's no probably to it. The only probably is whether it's 15 minutes or not. All right. It's good enough for the girls I go out with. Yep, she's looking good. We'll be back here shortly. Alright, so the probably turned out to be 25 minutes as a matter of fact. Just thought we'd clear that up. Oh, let's grease her up one more time. This bird is done. I just had a little interruption from the neighbor, but we're back. She's a good neighbor, so I don't mind. That's it. I'm gonna close the lid, let her go about 5 minutes. I'm gonna take it off, and then I'm gonna wrap it. I'm not eating this right now. I'm gonna eat it tomorrow. But I'm gonna take it off, let it rest for about an hour or so, whatever it takes to get it to warm. And then I'm gonna triple wrap it actually and reconstitute it tomorrow when I'm actually gonna eat it in the oven. I'm gonna throw it in the oven for about an hour and a half at 250 degrees. Completely wrapped and sealed off. That'll bring this chicken back to pretty much the state that it is now, and we'll devour it. Next time you see this bird will be when we're getting ready to eat it. So I hope you enjoyed it up to this part, and tomorrow's another day. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and fold this up because we're not eating it tonight. So we are going to eat it tomorrow. Because we're doing what we're doing, we're going to actually be able to rehydrate this bird. I believe it's going to be just as good as it would have been today. Slid it off camera. Oh well, you got the idea. Alright. See you tomorrow. Alright, I've just taken this out of the oven. It's been in there at 200 degrees for about an hour and a half. Well, actually almost 2 hours now that I'm thinking about it. Alright, I'm going to dismount this chicken from this can. I'm going to put it in my rib rack. I think I'm going to go ahead and cut the backbone out of this, make for easier separation, and dive in. Look at all that. Mighty fine. Mighty fine. There you have it. There's my drunk chicken. We trimmed the wing off of this piece of chicken, as a matter of fact. Wayne says he's fixing to have to leave, and I want him to try this, and he's the first person to taste this. So nice and tender.
That's good, Quinn. KFC might as well shut the doors.
They might as damn well. We're going to tear into the rest of this later, but it's pretty good, isn't it, Wayne? Well, you think you'll cook a drunk chicken in the future?
Oh, yeah.
You better. I just gave you a stand. All right, that wraps it up for this edition of QuinnEssentials. Thanks for watching.